Alright, let's give Saturday's Daily Puzzle on chess.com a shot. This is called Journey to the Back Rank. It's black to move. Give the video pause and try it yourself if you feel like it. Alright, so black to move. I'm going this way. My knight's about to be taken. I don't want that to happen, I wouldn't think. Does it make more sense for white to promote here, actually? These are always really hard to calculate. It just feels like there's so many things that could happen. Maybe there aren't that many things, but I feel like I get more confused when there are fewer pieces on the board for some reason. I feel like I kind of like going here. How quickly does the knight get to this square, the white knight? Looks like it's going to be kind of hard for it to protect that square, actually. And white doesn't have any checks. So I feel like if I go here, I'm just protecting the promotion square. And if white has to waste 2 moves going and getting my knight, I'm promoting first. So I feel like I like this move a lot. If I go here and the knight goes here, I can gladly give up the knight. I feel like this forces white to waste moves, and I don't think this knight is in time to get my pawn. So I think I like this defensive move. And again, like there's a lot of things to consider here, but like not that many. But yeah, like white's never in time to catch this pawn. Here, oh, I get forked though. Wait a second. Here, and then I think if this happens, I can't push the pawn because then I get forked on this square. So is that what's going on? Maybe that gets weird. This looks like a good move to me. And then after this, I think I have to maybe go towards the knight, or like maybe here even. That feels like it might be an important square. Oh, this is hard to calculate. Am I right about this being the first move? I'm going to do this because I'm pretty sure that, I don't know. Okay, I'm just wrong. I'm wrong in general. I had a feeling. I can never figure these out. I don't, like, how am I supposed to calculate? That was so in depth what I was calculating, and that might not even have been the best line for white. It's so hard to figure out. It feels like it should be simple when there's only this many pieces on the board, and it's always so confusing. I don't know. All right, so do I push the pawn? No. Do I take the knight? That seems insane. Why? Man, this is so complicated. I can't stop the pawn now. What am I do? Do I give a check? And then I go here? Okay. And now I push? Or do I post up in front of the pawn, don't I? Okay. And now I push. Okay. So that sequence of moves is forcing, I think, after I take the knight. Or is it not even? Like, why doesn't the king take the knight? I have to analyze this, and I don't think I'm going to figure out everything that's going on. Okay, so if the king takes the knight, it's on this diagonal, and we're going to queen, or we're not going to queen at the same time. I'm gonna check the king and win the pawn. All right, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. All right, let's run it back. All right, so tough Saturday endgame puzzle here. I always struggle with these endgame puzzles. I was thinking I could probably go here. Just as a defensive move, and the knight has a hard time getting to protect this square, but the problem is that after I go here, if the knight jumps in, I can't push the pawn because I get forked, and I'm going to lose the pawn, and then this pawn, I think the king could probably just come support the pawn and promote it, and I guess this results in a draw if I end up doing this. The point of the puzzle is to take the knight, and there just isn't a good move for white. If you take my knight, you're on this diagonal, and I'm going to queen and check your king, which isn't good. And if you don't take the knight, I'm taking the pawn. So in the puzzle, the pawn pushes past, and then you have this kind of hilarious little sequence of checks where you can hop the knight in front of the pawn, which is really annoying for white. The king can come down towards you, and you can lose this knight, but if the king wants to take the knight, it has to hop in front of the pawn, which is not where it wants to be because that pawn's trying to get to that square. So you just go queen, and all is well. That's the puzzle. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.